Over again, it's Kingfisher UK here. Just a quick review of my new Push Unite mask. Paid 180 quid for it. A little bit steep, but this is probably going to be my mask for the next 5 years or so. So, you know, works out quite cheap over those years if you break it down. Liking the case, loving the case. Protects it quite nicely. It's slightly sticking a bit proud down here, but I've already mounted my a GoPro mount on top, so it's not exactly sitting flush how it should do in the case. So that's why it's a little bit more proud at the bottom there. But even when the GoPro mount wasn't on, the bottom part was showing. Alright, let's get into it. Like double zip. So this is I'm liking the I went for the camo, should I say. I'm all about the camouflage. You pay a lot of money for your tactical gear, going all camo. So I want my mask to be camo. I will be replacing this lens because when you're out in the field, it's a sunny day, you're ridden in the back of the bush, I can spot these lenses a mile away. There's a little bit of a glint, just gives it away too easily. So I'll either go for a black or a clear lens. I have seen that they're doing a toughen case as well, specifically for your lens, which is a good idea. It's about 20 quid, I think. So that's not too bad. Just to keep them nice, neat, clean and tidy, so you can swap them out as and when you want. I had an E-Flex before. Brilliant mask. Loved it. Paid only 80 quid for it. It lasted me about 2 years, but the foam had started to go across the top, so it was time to get rid. I'm liking the way that this has got a more solid front part of the mask compared to the E-Flex, because a couple of times I got shot in the face and you were chewing on paint. These aren't actually been shot in the face yet, but that's not going to give way. It's just going to take it and you're not even going to feel it. So I've run out with it once, last walk on. Didn't have any steaming up issues inside the mask. I did have one on the outside of the mask though. It was quite cold, shall we say. It was about 5C, somewhere around there, 5 or 6C. And I was noting, because it's got the adjustment point just here, so you can adjust the nose point. It was actually steaming up when I was running around quite heavily. It was a little bit of steam just here when you sort of stopped running. It wasn't that. I got used to it. It wasn't too bad. It was only a tiny bit, as I say. It wasn't coming up all the way over the mask. It was only about here. So you barely noticed it, but you noticed it. That's my only gripe about them so far. But yeah, this is loving the camo. Absolutely loving the camo. Slightly disappointed when I ordered it up. It came with the blue strapping. On all the pictures it comes with its own Predator camo strapping. I got told that was a promotional thing, and they standardly come like this. I could have been told a tall tale there, but I've got nothing else to go on them. Hopefully I'm going to send some emails and see if I can find out if this is meant to come with it, or if somebody's been a little bit naughty and swapped this out for the actual Predator one itself. So yeah, loving the strap. This strap is just amazing. I took the E-Flex strap off straight away, but this is just going to stay on. How easy this just goes together, it's just great. That's it, job's done. Just balances it out really nicely, especially with the GoPro on top. I didn't have a problem with the GoPro once I mounted it actually on top. There was not an issue with the weight being on top of the mask. It just felt great. Definitely highly recommending these. As I say, the nose adjustment is just there. I don't know if you can quite see it. So you get this inside the pouch as well. So you get your little cleaning rag, which is okay, I suppose. And then you get your Allen key, which is for the nose adjustment, which is just in here. You just can't quite see it. So it goes in this little hole. force it in, and then if you don't know if you can see that properly, there's like another little mounting there that you've just got to, you feel it, just click in. It's not quite there. There you go. So she'll rotate in, rotate out. But yeah, that's that gap I was saying that steam was coming out of. It's just there, coming out of there. I think that might be a small issue, but you know, it's only going to be cold. A couple of months of the year are really cold that you're going to notice that on the lens itself. I've set it up quite nicely. I love the adjustment on the nose. It fits absolutely perfectly on your nose. Overall, definitely thumbs up. Lenses are a little bit expensive compared to the E-Flex. You know, the E-Flex I was getting them for about sort of 20-25 quid. These, you know, 50 quid. So you don't want to be scratching them. You really don't want to be scratching them. I'm a bit OTT about scratch lenses. As soon as it's got a scratch on it, that's it. I'll bin it and get another one. It's one of my pet little hates. You know, the lens is a little bit dirty. Haven't quite cleaned it since the last walk on, which will get sorted out for the next event. I'm liking that you can replace all these foams top and bottom, so once they start getting tired you can rip them out, replace them. That was one of the other main reasons I bought this, just so, you know, I've got the body itself and I can just keep on upgrading as and when I want. The only thing I didn't see online was how to take the lenses out properly. Right. This is the way how to take your lens out. I've tried this a few times now. Every single time it's been very temperamental. So I've been finding finger at the top, just pulling on elastic, and finger underneath. That is the easiest thing I've been able to do it with. And all you do, plus the second lock out, all the way out. I'll just reset inside here. So it'll push itself into there. That's that side of done. Same on this side. So get your finger in at the top. A little bit of elastic through. There we go. And then just tease it. Job done. And then push your second locking mechanism forward. As far as the little beauty will go. And that's lock. Your clips are out. Your lens is basically free. Just push your thumb on it. Spin it around. Away. Thank you. What I find is quite a lot of time it wants to stick here and it'll just launch itself forward. So what I do is I put this lovely little stuff in the front. So if it does do it, like, there you go, she just wants to fall off forward. That's your lens off. That's the main mask. As I say, it's got lovely air filtration across the top of the lens, so no steaming up on the inside, just a little bit on the outside, as I've said before. Put it back in, put it back together again. Bottom in first, then top. These are actually part of your lens, so don't try and break them off. Thinking it's part of the mask, it's not. So push that in gently. Just clicking on that side. Push that in gently. Clicking that side. Flush all the way around. And then putting it back in can be just as temperamental. Just take your time. That's the first one then. So you're just basically redoing what you've done. This is the one that could be an absolute pain to do. Putting this back in. Then you need to reseat this bit. Back into the second clip. Which, as I said, can be a bit of a pain. That one went in quite easily this time. So obviously, a couple of thumbs on the job. So on this side, so the black fitting in first. push it forward over the top with your thumb, and then pull back. She'll just click in like so. So she's fully back, and then that's it before. Front bit in first. So this bit wants to go in first. Just locate it, and then she's in. Simples. Overall view of the mask. It's a little bit steep on the price, but if you're willing to pay for it, I'll definitely get one. Obviously I've got one. So yeah, I'll be keeping this bad boy for a few years. It doesn't rub at all. I've had no rubbing issues on the inside, no echoing, no noise echo from talking. Very comfortable, liking it a lot. Alright, hope you enjoyed this review. Kingfisher out.